Since 1997, the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan Foundation has awarded over $469,500 to 205 women law students. Is a law degree still a sought-after career for women in Michigan? Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the president of the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan Foundation, Dawn Van Hoek. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for asking me.
Are we still seeing a fair amount of women graduating and going to and graduating from law school?
Absolutely. It's a very good career for a woman. I am a perfect example of how a flexible public service career really works with the demands of a family and is satisfying at the same time. I've been a public defender for almost 40 years now, and I did it because I could do it, and I didn't exit law school with large debt. Women graduating from law school these days often have over $100,000 in debt, and
Wow.
they really need some financial help in getting through school.
Is that really one of the main missions of your organization, to provide those funds, scholarships for women who want to go to law school?
Absolutely. We decided to keep it really simple and focus on education and not get spread out into a bunch of different areas. And it has really worked for us because we have such compelling stories to tell about the women who seek our scholarships. We don't fund a bunch of other different projects. We really want just to get these women through law school, encourage their leadership efforts, and get them out there practicing and serving their community.
How do you go about raising funds? What is your story, your pitch that gets the money rolling in?
Well, our story really is to pay it forward. We reach out to corporations and law firms. Often they're looking for women to hire, so part of it is not only feeling good about paying it forward, but trying to identify somebody who shows such leadership that they'd be great in the law firm context. So a lot of our law firms get that. They give us major amounts of money. General Motors, for example, has been very generous over the years. The Dickinson Wright law firm has a women's group that funds a named award for a woman every year. So people really connect with their students as well. So they feel as if they've got a stake in their education and in their careers. A lot of our students stay in touch with the donors and with us. Of those 205, most of them are still practicing in Michigan. Raquel Salas is a perfect example of a woman who we spotted in 2006. She was attending MSU Law School and doing very well there. She graduated, she went out and started her own law firm, and she's very active in her community. She received the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Award last year for her firm practice and community service. So she's just an engaged woman who we want to see her succeed.
How do you select the recipients, or who would be the perfect applicant?
The perfect applicant is typically somebody who's in their last year of law school, who's been around a little bit, figured out what they want to do. Often it's public service, working in a prosecutor's office, for example. They apply by providing us with the usual resume and transcript from their law school, but they also do a letter of interest that really gets into who they are. And typically we're looking for someone who is not just talking about it, but doing it, who has volunteered in women-related contexts, organizations, who has done more than just resume dressing, but is really getting out there and doing work for women.
All right, fabulous, great organization. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit WLAMfoundation.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Dawn Van Hoek, the president of the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan Foundation.